anticipated. We move into the vitamin K2 MK7, which so many people talk about now, quite frankly, because Andrew was one of the key players in introducing this as a mainstream topic. And Andrew, you just alluded to it, but we talk calcium, we talk about, all things being appropriate and proper. This plays a critical role in that calcium utilization.
Absolutely, and it's now recognized for as important as it is. I've been talking about vitamin K2 MK7 for almost 20 years, more than a decade before really anyone else. Like so many nutrients, whether it's glucosamine and chondroitin 46 years ago, whether we're going to be talking about, say, coenzyme Q10 40 years ago, vitamin K2 MK7 is something that the science was compelling. The experts, the biochemists, the physicians out there looking at bone health, even more importantly, looking at heart health. I alluded to it a moment ago. We all know that calcium is critical to the strength and integrity of a healthy skeleton as we age. But at the same time, calcification is a problem in the arteries in our body, specifically in our coronary arteries. The last thing we want is calcification in our coronary arteries. That's why I always talk about it's a good idea to know your calcium score in terms of, it's a simple test that your cardiologist, your doctor can recommend, but it's good to know what amount of calcium has been incorporated into our coronary arteries. And because calcium is not the friend to the flexibility, the resiliency, and it's associated with the deposition potentially of atherosclerotic plaque. So calcium is something we want in our bones. We must have it in our bones, but we want to make sure there is some force in our body resisting and combating against its deposition in other tissues, in our joints, in our arteries. And that is the exact precise role of vitamin K2 MK7. So it's, yes, potentially a problem. We need calcium. Calcium going in the wrong places is a problem, but our body, Mother Nature, has a solution that's designed to keep calcium where it's supposed to be in our bones. In fact, vitamin K2 MK7 is associated with supporting healthier, stronger bones and skeleton. And at the same time, it's associated with more flexible, more resilient arteries. So it really is absolutely essential, because even if you never take a calcium supplement, that means you're getting your calcium from your diet. Whether you get your calcium from a supplement or whether the calcium comes from your diet, it does not make a difference. That calcium still must stay in your bones, and that calcium is still undesirable and potentially dangerous if it goes elsewhere. And that's the role that vitamin K2 must play on our behalf.
Well, we're playing a key role as well today at HSN with an encore of our today's special pricing. Again, the price, I keep looking at my watch, it goes up in 50 minutes. That's where the pricing will be. So the 360 caps goes to $129. If you're able to order before midnight, we are offering these very special 720 capsule size, typically $229 if available. It's $99 and change. Again, if you order before midnight. I'll read 3 very quick reviews so you get a sense of what people are saying about vitamin K2 MK7, because it is really interesting. This first one says, love it. And I believe this is from Don. If you're taking calcium, then you want to take this. Vitamin K2 MK7 as well. It works with calcium to make sure it goes where you want it to go and doesn't go where you don't want it to go. Get them both. K2, we've been using this important vitamin for a few years. The information given by Andrew is so very important and informative. We watch often and learn the benefits, especially the fact of how K2 is so necessary to keep calcium in the bones and teeth and out of the arteries. Thank you. And one more desired supplement. Andrew, you've educated us over the years. Furthermore, research also conveys the huge need for vitamin K2 MK7. We take vitamin K2 MK7 with calcium and magnesium for maximum benefits. Andrew, that review there, you've educated us over the years and provided the research. Isn't that what you always wanted to do from day one?
Well, that's my role. That's what I thought my job was. When I was first going on QVC, and I didn't want to go on television. It's the last thing in the world I ever thought I wanted to do. Frankly, it scared me to death. But then they wanted me to go on air to sell the vitamins. And I said, I refuse to sell vitamins. I said, with something like this, with your health, you don't go to your doctor to be sold something.
Right.
You go to your doctor to be informed, to be educated. And that's what I thought my role has always been. I spent, according to my parents, way too much time in school. And there's a lot of information that we don't have ready access to, whether it was information about even vitamin K2 MK7, which there are folks who've been taking my product for more than 15 years and benefiting for more than 15 years. And what's even more exciting today, you could always get someone else's vitamin K2 MK7. Just make sure it is K2 MK7 and it's coming from the best source in the world, which is what we do. But to think that the price of this product at the potency level we're delivering, which is 120 micrograms, 50 micrograms is a good amount. 120 micrograms, based on the research, is really an amount that's going to be delivering the benefits you seek. But what's most exciting is that I never thought I would ever see that 120 micrograms, because you only need to take one capsule to get it. I never thought I'd see that for less than 15 cents a capsule.
Right.
Frankly, I never thought I'd see it for less than 50 cents a capsule. So it's like CoQ10. I love when a product of mine gets adopted. Most companies, when you adopt their product, the next thing you know, it's super expensive.
Right.
With my products, you adopt my CoQ10, it costs 90% less today than it did 20 years ago. My vitamin K2 MK7, it's less than half its normal price, probably a quarter of the price when we introduced it. So it's exciting to see these products be adopted and the benefits be experienced. Even more exciting is to see that we get, over the decades, we get the pricing lower and lower and the value even better.
And that is why these 5 Today specials have been so popular this month. They originally launched a couple weeks ago now. Tonight is the finale. So this is your last chance to get what we have done so far, obviously, with our calcium magnesium intensive care, with our vitamin K2, and now with our next one, memory and brain. Still to come, last call on Choco Nouveau, the most delicious chocolate in the world. There's also